Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Cryptical Path demo. It is a action platformer roguelike where you kind of build the dungeon yourself, from what I can tell, which sounds interesting and exciting. Also, this kind of cool demon man. Monkey hand. If death occurs, the architect is revived. Okay, we got a double jump. That's good. What a nasty surprise. You're my prisoner at last. Oh, I get it. I'm in the Hexium. That's why that thing is here too. What? Wait, what? A thing? I'm going to make you kneel before me, you roach, architect vermin. Oh, generally speaking, we all end up kneeling for someone. It's a matter of perspective. Shut up. I'm going to crush you. There's no room for both of us here. Hexium is reacting oddly with that thing. Huh. Anyway, won't stop me from using it. Double trouble. Place a room with the Hexium. Open the Hexium. Okay. So, we have tiles. Train yourself to move inside rooms. Unique use. I see. So, tutorial. Yeah, DIY dungeons are... ever since, what was it? Guild of Dungeoneering, I've been looking for games kind of in this vein, and there aren't many of them. Alright then, I've got to buckle down. Reclaiming isn't going to happen by itself. Let's see. Oh, so I can go up and down. The problem came from the Hexium, so the solution should be there too. Let's go down and over. It looks like I can just add more slots. So, rock's there. So, looks like I have to be at the section. I've got an axe. Wait, I've also got money. So I need to break boxes and barrels and other such things. Really, anything that's in the background needs to get smashed. Looks like we've got infinite pickup range, which is kind of nice. Doesn't look like it can go up. So do we go over or down? I think we should go down first. Okay. So we want to switch this. So we have dash training, fight training. I guess we'll start with that. I wonder if we can go back. Maybe not. Okay, can I beat this thing up? Yes, I can. Oh, attacks dodged with dash. I mean, kind of. It's a very generous attacks dodged with dash, to be honest, but I ain't complaining. Okay, so what is this? Okay, so I get those back. Oh. Soon, the control of the Hexium will be mine again. Everything is going as planned. You have nothing but the illusion of control. I am no longer your possession. Oh, okay. I guess I'm just going to assume I can't do anything with that crystal yet. Oops. So I'm going to have to be a little particular with those, but that's fine. Okay, open this up. Swap, fight room. Okay, 3 enemies killed. Up and X. Okay, so we can do an up attack. Interesting, so that might mean I can also do like a down at... I can use it to get some extra height. Maybe. Okay, so it looks like I can only do one up attack, and then I have to wait. Okay, with all this control, you can build anything. Alright. So now we've got regular tiles, and the run is open. So what do we have? Contains enemies from Hexium. Health to get back in the fight. Enemies from Hexium, enemies from Hexium. Let's start with... actually, in retrospect, let's start with this. Just because I'm not entirely sure how easy it's going to... Ooh. Ow. Okay, so that enemy Let's see, this enemy just hunts out minions. I'm taking some damage from those flame vents, though, so I should probably be careful. I cannot dodge through fire. Or maybe any attack at all. There are potentially no iframes, so when it says dodge, it means don't be there. Rather than you can dodge through this attack. So I guess earlier when I was reacting to the dodge potentially being generous, it was wrong actually. I was meant to be there. Hopefully iframes on dash are a thing that I can unlock. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Let me check. What do I do actually have a... Oh, it costs control. How much control do I have? 16. Okay, so we have to reach the boss room. I guess in this case, I can kind of do whatever I want. Some health to get back in the fight. Build another one of these. I think I will be able to get the... Okay. I think I will be able to get the health room before I go. There we go. Nice and easy. And yeah, now that I know you can't dodge through attacks, it makes this a lot easier. So this large room is actually kind of good. It's the same... It's vaguely the same price as the other combat rooms I've been in so far. Whoops. And yeah, we really just don't want to be in the center of... we don't want to be in the midst of those enemies. There we go. And it looks like I do get some amount of control by fighting them too. Cool. Alright, let's go check the treasure room and see if it's got anything interesting for me. Because I like the dungeon building effect. So extra weapon damage on your first attack following a dash, or a small chance to summon a black hole. Or I could discard. I'm going to go for the brisk adventure. Use Hexium to teleport places I've already been to, right? Okay, so I can actually... Oh, I can't just teleport back. That's nice. I guess let's go over here. Yep, that is nice. Oh, so you can actually do a dash and then a spell. So here's the question. Do I want to do... Let's go up here first. Ow. Really? Yeah, so I can do a dash and then a spell. And it does extra damage. Because I think my spell does more than most. Wait for that. Grab that. Good, the traps all turn off, too. Okay, there's nothing up there. And we've got a chest. Chest has... air weapon damage, or first attack an elite stuns him for 2 seconds. I think I'm gonna go just with the extra damage. Stunning an elite is kind of lightly tempting, but not huge. So I've got 12. So I can do some stuff with that. You know, I know exactly what I'm going to do. So we're gonna switch to this. Let's get some extra rooms down. I walked into both of those. Well, it's fine. So it does also give me a small amount of control every time I do it. Let's see. You want to just get a health room? Sure. 1 heart, 2 heart. Okay, so the thing in the background is purely just window dressing. So let's teleport back up to this and actually head for the boss. I am in control of Hexium now. Show me what you've got! That's kind of cute. It wasn't supposed to end that way. You're cheating! Damn, that dummy was really, strong, I guess. You've improved since last time, I must say. Enough! It's that damned macaque hand... macaque? Macaque hand protecting you. What happens if I take it away from you, huh? My monkey paw's been stolen, and you took the opportunity to steal other things from me. You're a sneaky one, aren't you? Oh, the monkey, of course. This isn't over. I'm sending you to a much worse place. Embrace your doom. Alright, so that's it for the tutorial. Oh, Bernardo, you're here too? Ah, yes, but it seems that a very strange person rebelled and has seized most of the collections. Therefore, your guests have been gruesomely transmogrified. I did not notice the head at first. Guests. Oh, I got it. The prisoners, yes, I'm already on the problem with... Well, and then so? The translation's a little weird. I think it's translation. The writing on that line is screwing me up, but it could just be my dyslexia talking. I'm talking about Lady Ovenwoe, Master. I have concerns about her fate. She might have been turned into a dresser, or worse, a coffee grinder. That would be peculiar. Alright, on low heat. So now my tiles are getting cycled out, so we have a much bigger lineup. We've also got a absolutely, positively massive lineup here. I think what I'm probably going to do... oh, interesting, my max HP has been reduced. I think I'm going to use these really cheap tiles first. Yeah, so it doesn't look like I can stun lock enemies. Okay, can I hit this here? Okay, it can kind of take swings at me, but not really. What else do we have? What is this? Sacrifice room. Trade your health for random items. I think I'm gonna try to go out of my way to be as efficient as possible with my shapes. Because I'd like to visit as many of these rooms as I possibly can. Okay, this one just output. I don't know about this bomb, and that scares me. And I'm pretty sure I don't have my upgrade from prior. Or maybe I do. I do have all of my upgrades. I just lost the max HP for some reason. Interesting choice. Well, do we want to do it? My favorite room. Let's see if you're willing to sacrifice a few hearts. Sure. Okay, dash triggers a small explosion dealing 10 damage to enemies, or radius on your explosions. Well, I currently don't have any, so let's go for hot sauce. And so then I can sacrifice 2, but yeah, that would kill me. So we'll leave that. The explosion's interesting. Okay. Just explode them a little bit. Kind of fine. Okay, I gotta do a test. It does explode, so don't be near it when it goes off. And I don't want to be near that. I like the explosions, and I like the fire. Both are pretty good. Okay, let's see. So I'm getting some amount of control. I think for the most part, though, we want to budget it so I can kind of go through as many of these as I can. So what I'll probably do is go here. We've got the 2 for 5, which is more efficient than the single for 3. Same thing with, like, going vertically. But I want to try and be as efficient as possible, so I can visit as many of these rooms as I can before we get to the boss. There. Let's explode that guy. Grab that. I see the bomb. There we go. I think that, yeah, that stops. Yeah, traps are almost more scary to me than the enemies are. Okay, do we have anything else here? Yeah, I gotta double check just in case. Alright, so where are we going? The other thing to consider is, are there any crystal rooms? No, it doesn't look like it. The other thing of note is probably visiting as many of these treasure chests as possible. Isn't a bad idea. Okay. Getting distracted here. And is there any way that I could actually link two of these up simultaneously? It doesn't look like it, no. Yeah, they're just a little too spread out. Like, I could potentially hook these two up here with, like, a singleton there or a wide to get over. I don't know. Let's see. Do we actually want to do this? No. I think we'll take the long way around. Do we, actually? No. No, it's probably better to do a single here and then a double and a single. Maybe? Because I could do a double to get across here, and then a single over here. And then a double. Which is the most efficient? Because this is 3, 8, 11, 16 total to bridge all of those gaps. Versus 5, 8, 13. Oh, but even getting up here, it only costs 6. I don't know. I don't know which is the most efficient. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Get rid of them. Avoid that. I like the explosive dash, if only because it gives me, I mean, that little bit of extra damage. Okay, set that off. Stay away from the champion enemy. Okay, and we've actually got a couple of these little lads. There we go. At least they don't turn around easily. Makes my life easy. I realize I'm repeating myself here, but I'm slightly focused on other things. I will have to try. Okay, you. I will have to try fighting, hitting one of those bombs in melee at some point, but it's not going to be soon. I think it's going to be one of those where I accidentally goof it, hit it, and then I learn my lesson, as opposed to me trying to science it ever. Okay. Do I have to worry about flame vents here? Ow. Clear the room. That one enemy was just ready for me. Yeah, I might have to use a heal. Okay. Extra damage for every full heart you currently have. Well, that's not helpful. It's going to cost me 5 to get up here. And that's just 1. Otherwise, what we could do... no, because I cannot pass through the boss room. Okay, let's go to the treasure room first and then figure out what I'm going to do. Spell pierces through enemies, or perform in the opposite direction. That should be good, dealing with groups. Okay, so we want to go back over here. I think I'm just going to put a healing room between. Okay. Oh, that added a platform for me. Nice. Right. There we go. Yeah, it turns out the little elite lamplighter looking dudes, they're a little bit spookier. Because they fire kind of non-stop. Ow. Didn't even notice him up there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid taking damage, but it's not the easiest. At least the enemy patterns are, like, reasonably predictable. It's just a matter of... Okay, where's the last one? It's just a matter of not getting caught unawares. Okay, this lamp might have money in it. We should probably keep an eye out, see if there's any shops. Okay, big benefit. The elite lamps can get stunned, though. Okay. Lucky me on that. That one I did not know which direction it was facing. Let's see what power-up we get. Let's see. Oh. All of these are great. I think I'm gonna go for Aftermath. Shiny Hammer is hard to pull off. Okay. So let's consider our options here. So for starters, getting to this one is gonna cost. This is gonna cost 5. So... I didn't know if the Shiny Hammer was 5 or more, or if it was just more than 5 in general. So this is only gonna cost 3, so that's probably worth it. So 3, 8, 13. I think I'll have enough. 3, 8, 13, and then it... Or 13? 14. And then additional 5. Or... Alternatively, you know what room I haven't built yet? And this is where the Shiny Hammer would have probably been useful. Oh, wait, hold up. There are no connection points here. Alright. So that very much agrees with my kind of my plan here. So I'm going to do this. There's a room I haven't even considered. I can make this big sucker. Put it right here. It's going to cost the same as a small and a medium. Oh, you can go into the negative. That's interesting and useful. Okay. Post him. Isn't too much. Go down. Oh, come on. Okay, well, we got our health back at the very least. I wonder if the curse goes away. Wreck that while we're here. Still not ready, but that's fine. No health off of that one. But it's also fine. I'm curious to see what gold does for me. Okay, can't destroy those. Doesn't look like we have anything else. Ooh. Lucky me. Okay, spell's not ready. And this is why I have the explosions. Because they offer a small amount of HP and I've healed. Sick. Okay. Question, am I still cursed? Can I check? Items. I am. I am still cursed. So that makes this slightly worse. I'll keep that in mind. Extra damage every time you build a room. But now they cost extra control. I'm actually going to discard that. I like the idea of it, but we need some kind of control gain upgrade. Otherwise, it's just going to screw me over long term. Come on. Little jerk just tossed himself and I just flubbed that. Oh, right. Wrong direction. I'm curious to see what gold is used for. I haven't seen anything that looks even remotely close to a shop. Okay, so let's go back over to this room. Oh, we do actually have a naturally occurring health room. Useful. Am I mad enough to do it? No, I don't think so. Why did I do that? I don't know if the heart disappears. Okay, so that's a bit of a headache. Only a small one. Oh, good. I can actually look down. I will keep that in mind. I don't know if those are still active. I don't think they are. They are. Why? I guess it's because of that. It's okay. I have some self... Are you kidding me? I have some self-healing. Okay. Got that. 3 enemies left. Avoid. Got it, and we're good. It looks like we're only generally gaining 1 control here per fight room. So I think I'm going to be leery about things that increase my control costs. Okay, spell has a chance to transform its target into a bomb. I will take it. Okay, and these traps aren't activating. I just realized I hadn't checked this room for goodies. I think I got most of them. I've been kind of reliant on the explosion getting us everything that we need. Okay, so how are we doing this? Because to some degree, I'm going to have to skip one of these. I can spend 8... No. Because I could spend 8 to get here. I could spend 5 to just get up into this, and then a little bit more to get over. Yeah, seems to kind of be it. We do have another sacrifice room. Oh. Or we have these over here with another treasure chest. Except for I often can't go down with these. Wait, no. I should be able to go from here. We want to go from this one. Yeah, so we might not be able to get every room here. Got him. Damage has been so far so good. I'm hoping we can get the money, or we can use the money for something. But it might be a, like, post-boss thing, or it's a meta progression. I'm not necessarily used to money being meta progression, but hey, getting hit stuns all basic enemies in the room, sure. It's not amazing, but I have no reason not to. There we go. Can't do anything with that. Avoid that. Go up. Okay. Didn't hit me. But I don't know if that was because of good timing or what exactly. Those bombs might actually be safer than I think. Okay, so I have exactly 6. I don't feel like taking another curse. You know what? Actually, if I go over here, I think we'll have just enough. Okay. Put a 5-er. I could have put a full 8 down if I had just like a little bit more control. And in retrospect, maybe going for the extra cost wouldn't be so bad. Purely from the perspective of you might not go through as many rooms, but you end up stronger as a result. Because right now I've been going through a lot of rooms, but apart from money, I haven't really gained much. So the real question is, how useful is money in this game? I do appreciate that it tells me where the enemies are. I don't need it. But it's nice that they do. Okay. Beat that thing to shreds. Okay. Shred that, and we're good. We got another Heartbreaker room. Do I? I'll sacrifice nothing. I considered it, but considering I only get one option here, it's probably not worth it, especially if we're going to go into a boss fight. There we go. Okay, do we have anything else here? More money. And a lamp. Okay, so I'm gonna have to miss exactly 0 rooms, if I so chose. So choose? Or I'm wrong. I'm gonna have to miss 1. Because unfortunately the Healy chamber is... Wait, oh. We might have to... No, we don't have to miss any. Because I can just do this. Add a... Oh. Okay. Oh. Buy items and consumables in exchange for money. You know what? Let's do that. We haven't found a shop yet. Okay, so I could gain 3 control. I see what you're doing with your hex golds, but it won't be enough to defeat me. Gain control. Each curse, extra damage. Okay. I think we will come back to that in a hot second. If I gain 10 damage every time I open one of these... Well, that's kind of nice. Unfortunately, the next tier is kind of expensive. But yeah, that does slightly change my strategies here. Not too much. But I can effectively pay for opening those. I don't think we can refresh the shop at all. Okay, got anything else? A little bit. I almost kind of wish you had just unlimited spell cooldown outside of combat. Specifically so you can just go ham and blast the entire environment. Okay. Oh. Oh, so we don't have to enter the boss room. If we don't want to. So we can actually complete every room on the floor. So the only thing I could potentially do at this point is get like we could get, oh, can we get cursed again? Maybe not. So like I could put down another health room and use a heartbreaker room. You know what? Let's just do that. Time for some science. Let's see if I get cursed again. No. It looks like it can get down to -1 safely now. That has some interesting potential. Okay, let's leave that for a second, though, because I don't actually want to use any of those. Healing grants you a shield, blocking next hit received. And that's nice. And yeah, 3 hearts for that next one. I don't think I can do too much with it. I could put down one of these. It would give me 2 more curses, 20% more damage. Sure. So let's see what new curses we've got. Reduce gold every time I take a hit, and item chest now costs money to open. Yeah, so that's not great. But I think we're at the end of our time with this demo. Oh. Okay. So fun fact, that shield blocks damage, including sacrifice chests. You'll find out... Oh. The hottest pot remains. You'll have to face Lady Ovenwoe. I admit I'm curious about her transformation, but indeed it's time for battle. You'll find out about it, my lord. I'm absolutely convinced. Huh. I've actually been using D-pad. I'm not used to that. Alright, now I think I'm probably cooked here. I don't really expect to survive. Whoop. I don't really expect to survive. I don't know their patterns. And so it's one of those where my survival is hardly guaranteed here. Yeah. Kind of expected that. Still, I like this. I like the DIY dungeon. I like the different upgrades. I do feel like they're maybe a little bit generic, you know, mostly just increase your damage, or you have an explosion that can be maybe made bigger. I think I'd definitely avoid getting cursed, especially for a long-term run. But there it didn't matter too much, just because. But I feel like if I did a second round of that, especially if I got the healing gives you a shield that blocks a hit, I could use that to cheese a bunch of extra upgrades out of sacrifice rooms that could get incredibly busted really, really fast. Probably. But one way or another, I think this is an interesting manner of handling an action platformer roguelike. I think I will still say I want to see the upgrade system have a little bit more of like a deep synergy system, not just increasing your damage but making it do different things. Hades will probably be an easy example of that, if the devs are listening. I don't want to... I'm not saying go full Hades, but, like, when playing Hades, if you get the Athena power up. You like just for your basic attack. Sure, you do a little bit more damage, but it also reflects projectiles now, which changes how you play just a little bit. Same thing with getting the like Athena shield toss. All of a sudden, your shield toss also reflects projectiles, but I think it bounces. It's been a couple years since I played Hades, so I'm starting to forget it. But like as far as cast goes, if you get Zeus, you get a chain lightning. If you get Dionysus, it's a giant bomb that leaves behind a damaging cloud. And having stuff like that, rather than just proc chances, but things that dramatically change how it functions, and then letting you build off of that, can feel really good. And so for this, if I were to do a second run of this, my run would be nearly identical, just slightly different, somewhat due to the items currently available. But then also, I guess I should have brought up Binding of Isaac as an example. I mean, you pick up Brimstone and all of a sudden you're firing a bleeding laser, you get chocolate milk, and your attacks are bouncing across the screen. And all of the different ways that those specifically modify how your combat works is almost always the secret sauce that makes a roguelike good. I like the DIY dungeon bit. I think that's super cool and has a lot of potential. But while that makes it interesting strategically to engage with, it still needs that more interesting in mid-run upgrade system to really make it fully replayable beyond just kind of a baseline level. And so I hope it gets that, because like overall the core gameplay loop is very solid and very satisfying. And I really do like trying to figure out like, okay, how much control do I spend to get here, here, and here? And is it even worth it to go to every single path? Because I think you get one control per room. So sometimes rather than visiting the whole dang floor, maybe it's worth it to actually limit yourself, especially because the shop, I think at most cost about 500 gold. So if you can get up to 500 gold, you don't even need to explore more unless the runs obviously go longer for multiple regions, which they might as well. And I'm curious to see how that goes. I will say from a player quality of life experience, would not make the runs too long. Like 2 or 3 zones at max. Generally an hour. Longer than an hour and you start losing creators like me. And I realize that's really not that important, but from my perspective, it's very important because it means I can actually play the game for more than one episode, or, you know, I can have a nice satisfying run and then move on to something else, as opposed to getting like playing for 2 hours and being like, I need to stop now, I'm losing my mind. It doesn't matter that much, it's a personal gripe, but something to consider all the same. Anyway, with all of that said, if you guys want to try the Cryptical Path demo yourselves, it is, I believe, available on Steam. If it's not available on... No, it is available on Steam. Good, I'm not a liar. So the demo is available right now if you guys want to try this yourselves. And yeah, I recommend it. It's, once again, needs more time in the oven, but most demos do. But the promise it shows already puts it kind of in the mid-range. And I could see it getting pretty good with the kind of updates and support that some other roguelikes have gotten over the years. And also, I just like the subject matter and the characters. You know, having the doppelganger and the main character being this, like, creepy demon dude, as opposed to, you know, some cute doughball child again, forever. Anyway, with all that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps some more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.